our shows, local radio in Philly, the chatter about what's not great, does any of that leak into what matters most that is great, which is 4-0?
To the Philadelphia Eagles, I don't think the chatter necessarily matters. I do think it's human nature, and guys want to play. They want to be productive. They want to be on a team. Winning hides everything, right? As long as everybody's winning, everybody's happy.
Are they?
Well, happy enough, right? And you're still together. You're still together. And I think that right now, those guys are not being productive to the level that they should be. Mm-hmm. These are two of the most talented players in the NFL. And they're dealing with, first of all, they played 4 really good teams, including some really good defense in here with the Chiefs and then this past week.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're getting the easiest road to start. And then on top of that, I think that they're dealing with an entire offseason where everybody is looking to stop them, what they did well, to try and stop Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Saquon Barkley. And we're seeing what everybody's trying to do through the first quarter of the season to mitigate them as playmakers. And now it's on the Eagles to make adjustments and to find ways to get these guys open and making them have plays.
So really, if you're 4-0, the room's looking at each other going, all right, like everyone, I get it. Everyone wants to be the best version of themselves they can be.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But when we have that on social media, the from A.J. Brown.
It's a very wisdom-filled post, too.
Let me read it, RC.
Go ahead, you got it.
If you're not welcomed, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene. Shrug your shoulders and be on your way. Where the hell you going, AJ? Where the hell you going? They done gave you $100 million. Where you going?
9 targets. I got 9 targets. They were just the least creative targets I've ever seen for a good player.
Just go win.
At some point, Kevin Patullo got to say, how do I get him some of them Puka Nacua catches? Some of them catches where ain't nobody by you, where you motion me and I go through the C gap, or you do something real cool behind me. You know what happens? When somebody's in off coverage on AJ, I go, they're going to throw him a hitch. Yep, they threw him a hitch. I'm going to say, oh, this time they're going to throw him a double move. They throw him a double move. Oh, they got a blitz. The side adjust is going to be this skinny or this slant. Everybody knows what's coming. Even when he played against the Rams, we never looked at that and went, oh, my God, A.J. Brown is wide, stinking open. No, it was just combat catches where he was better than the other guy. At some point, they have to start doing something different because that's not working. It's working enough to win, but it's not working enough to be as explosive and as good as that team can be.
And I think sometimes it's really easy when you have such a great player and you've had such success with him for a number of years to continue to try and do the same things that have led him to having success. Jalen and AJ have, throughout the past few seasons, have had great connections on one-on-one balls, like 50 catches, because Jalen can throw those balls very well. And all of these side adjustments, he's been one of the best slant runners in the last 3 years. So I think this is something where the Eagles got to adjust now. They got to figure out creative ways to try and mix it up, but they still need to be able to have AJ exploiting everything that he did like he did the last 2 or 3 years.
And to y'all point, he's one of the better run after catch.
When certain guys talk, you just got to listen, right? So when you hear Jason Kelce, we know he just retired, 2 years ago, so he knows what's going on in the building. But before I get my perspective on that video, let's hear a word from our sponsor. So Prophetess is a new peer-to-peer sports exchange where you could play against other fans and not the house. That means better lines and even a chance to set your own odds. Just download the app, use promo code EAGLEAL, and you get 1.5% in Prophetess cashback within your first 30 days, up to $200. Again, promo code EAGLEAL, download the app, and you get the benefits of using my code. And as you look at the games here, so right now I'm recording this on a Monday night, so these games are currently live. Prayers up for Tyreek. I definitely seen that. That was gruesome. But let's go to the Thursday game, since that's the game coming up. And the Rams and 49ers. I like the Rams in this, and I actually like the over in this. So again, shout out to the show sponsor, Prophetess. And let's get back into the video. All right, man. So let's get into it. I mean, what can I say? What can I add to that? I mean, Jason Kelce said it himself, like, you got to get your players involved. You got to get Saquon going. You got to get A.J. Brown going. My biggest problem with the offense, and a lot of people like to compare it to last year, I will say this. You seen glimpse of what Saquon can be. And then when you start seeing that, you're like, yeah, the passing game is going to take a hit because Saquon Barkley is having a historic season. The blocking is great. whatever we doing, running to the outside zones or whatever, is really, really working. But the problem with this year, my biggest problem is that the passing game is not working and the run game is not working. Something's not right. And I can't let these two off the hook. I am sorry, but Landon Dickerson and Cam Jurgens been playing like ass. The more I watched like the All-22, Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson's been ass. Whatever they need to fix it ASAP. Because, bro, we not getting any run game going, and the pass protection on that side been trash. And because those two are not doing too well, it's affecting Mulata, and it's just affecting the whole line. And then Lane Johnson, this year he's been in and out. So again, it's not the same old line. Just to give Kevin Patullo some grace, but Jason Kelce made a great point. He's like, look, A.J. Brown been winning a lot of 50-50 balls and a lot of slant routes. He's been winning those battles. But what's happening now is that teams know A.J. Brown can win those battles. So you know what they start doing? Fuck that. We're going to put two guys on him. He can't beat two guys. So that been the problem, is that we using the same routes and expect A.J. Brown to win these one-on-ones or two-on-ones. At some point, you got to scheme him open. That's why I thought it was a compliment, but a diss to the offensive play callers, because Darius Slay says something like that. He's like, yo, the reason why I believe A.J. Brown is the best, because you don't have to scheme him open. He know what he's doing in the one-on-ones, and he could just beat you, and he's going to line up on the same side. I'm like, that sounds cool. That's a big compliment. But at the same time, I know people keep mentioning this, and I hate to repeat the same thing. But when you watch Puka Nacua get 13 catches in one game, just being completely schemed open, and then you watch A.J. Brown, who has 14 catches of all year, and it looked like a struggle. Like, every catch is like a fight. I never seen a play so far for A.J. Brown where it's like, wow, he is open. And Ryan Clark mentioned it here. You watch the Rams game, it wasn't like a wow, he was open, A.J. Brown. I was like, wow, this guy is good. Like, he's just beating the hell out of the cornerback. That's it and that's all. But we got to find ways to scheme these guys open, man. They are too good. And I know A.J. Brown been the talk of the town, like I mentioned. Saquon Barkley, we got to get him going. Is that on Kevin Patullo? Maybe. Or maybe the O-line is just not as good as last year. I don't know. But we're not mentioning Devontae Smith. 0 targets, 0 catches in the second half. Dallas Goedert, 0 targets, 0 catches in the second half. Jahad Dotson, where is he? I don't know. Where is Jahad Dotson? We need to put out a missing milk carton for Jahad Dotson, man. Where's my guy? Like, he had the first game, go deep, he get the 55 yards, but after that, I don't know where the hell he's been. On the offensive side, I see him returning a couple kicks. Where my guy at, man? So, again, man, we got a lot to fix. We got a lot to fix with the scheme, but I can't put it all on Kevin Patullo based on what I'm seeing in this O-line play. But, yeah, man, Jason Kelce called it out. He's like, look, offensive play calling, they got to switch it up. They got to do something different. We get the past 2-3 years, this been working, but you guys won the Super Bowl. Teams are watching. You got to make adjustments. Just simple as that. Jason Kelce kept it real. I like what Ryan Clark said as well. Ryan Clark went more into detail, but you know Jason Kelce seemed like he tried to keep it light. But it was a slight call out like, got to do something with the scheme, guys. You got to do something with it. And I would Jason Kelce on that. Of course, he's going to keep it light on the Eagles. He was just an Eagle 2 years ago. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel, man? Will we fix this problem, or will this problem continue? I would say this. If it continues, you got to bring in a consultant. You got to bring in somebody that's technically the OC, but not the OC. Like, bring in Frank Wright to help him. We did it with Jonathan Gannon, with Vic Fangio a couple years ago. It doesn't hurt if you don't have the guys to change up the scheme. Bring in somebody that knows it, that knows what they're doing, that can really help Kevin Patullo, because he don't have it in the building. He don't. Nate Sirianni can't do it. Obviously, Kevin Patullo right now can't do it. Might have to hire some outside help as a consultant. But this is EagleAL, man. I'm out.